pulling up to the Windlass, and probably one of the biggest challenges when you go to the Windlass is the wind. Well, the windlass, right? Predominantly in the summer, the wind goes from the south, so it's coming right now from right to left or starboard to port. So when I'm going into a slip, the wind's blowing this way, and I'm trying to go into one of those slips, and the challenge is as I aim at, let's say, one slip, the wind's gonna push me to another one. So one of the biggest mistakes folks make is they try to come in perpendicular to the shore, when in reality, you should be coming closer to the dock than heading into the wind before I make a left or turn port to get into the slip. So I'm gonna show you that right now. So instead of just trying to drive straight into one of these slips, because even as I'm moving forward, you can see I went from being over in this slip to this one, because as I drive forward, the wind is pushing me to my port side. If I stayed on this trajectory, I'd end up probably over at that dock. And most of folks' solution is they just drive faster. But driving fast as I pull into a slip doesn't really work. So I'm actually gonna slow the boat down and turn into the wind over here so I can get closer to that dock before I make that final approach in. So I'm gonna pull into this slip right over here on the port side. I'm slowing the boat down. The wind is helping me slow it down before I make that turn to my left or port side and head into that slip. Now, as I turn in, I want you to notice I'm actually turning further into the wind. So it almost looks like I'm going into the slip to the right, but I'm actually just knowing that the wind is gonna push me to my port side as I enter. And worst case, if I don't go far enough, watch, I'm just gonna put it in reverse, slows the boat down until I have that opportunity to pull in. And as I pull into that slip, I'm favoring the starboard side more than the port. And my last move is wheel to my right or starboard side in reverse, which is stopping the boat from going forward and pulling the stern off that port side where it's about to hit. I know that's a lot of moves to get in here, but that's getting into the Windlass.